Poullas looks for the takedown. Tsarukyan stuffs it, and this match is over. Arman Tsarukyan is going. Bang! And it has all broken loose as they are going to get these things sorted.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I accidentally just recorded this entire video without pressing record, so love it when that happens. So if you guys, liked my meme, give this video a like. But we're going to be going over and reviewing the RAF 6 drama. Now, if you're a casual fan, casual MMA fan, you've never heard of RAF because nobody's heard of RAF unless you're like a big wrestler dude. But this is actually, and the other reason why you don't know about it is because it only streams on Fox's streaming service, which I know a total of 0 people that have the Fox streaming service. So, anywho, there was a wrestling match between a guy named Giorgio Poullas, who's a D1 wrestler, and Arman Tsarukyan, and at RAF they put on just a bunch of wrestling matches. A lot of former and current MMA UFC fighters have been on there. Like, for example, Henry Cejudo is going, I think, at RAF 7, or just fought at RAF 6. Aljamain Sterling's been there, wrestled as well. And so this was a match versus, Arman Tsarukyan versus Giorgio Poullas, whatever. No offense if you're watching this, Giorgio. And it was a bit of a dirty match. It really, really was. And so, as you guys saw in my little meme, Arman let him have it after the match was over. And so Arman did win this match 5-3 and is, I don't know if they do champions or whatever, but, won the match even after punching his opponent in the head. So we'll take a look at, all of the dirtiness that was in this fight, because it was a dirty fight. So we'll take a look here.
I mean, this is a compliment to Tsarukyan and to Tsarukyan's.
So the main complaint was the slaps, like you're going for a collar tie or something like that, and you just end up hitting your opponent like on the head. So we got that right here. So we got that right here.
I mean, this is a compliment to Tsarukyan.
Damn, just right on the head, not really going for anything. Arman complains to the ref, and Arman gives him a slap back. Classic. Mean mugging him. Look at Arman. What a dog. Yeah, we got replay right there. Does the same thing. He got the double slap. I like that. Double slap, double up. We got this is more of a, WWE karate chop. You got right on the neck. Bam!
For Tsarukyan, and here we go. Poullas thinks he has something, he has nothing.
Arman complaining. We got another one right there to the head.
On the head, he just has a problem with it, period. He wants to turn this into, and that's going to be it.
Yeah, a lot of drama. A lot of drama. Got some penalty points taken away, which is why Arman ultimately won. I understand. We got some high testosterone. This guy's Giorgio is definitely on steroids. Arman is allegedly not, because he's drug tested by the UFC, because the UFC has never always catches people that are on drugs. No allegations. We got the eye poke, very, very nice. Maybe this was a UFC match after all. We got the wrist. I think the complaint here, it was like a wrist grab or a hand grab right here that was twisting the fingers or something. I'm a casual just like you, okay? I'm not a professional. I just call it how I see it, okay? But there was some sort of tomfoolery there. And then we got look at that, the backhand. A beautifully done Arman. Bam. As the second round is ending. And so that was just a little compilation. I think this comment down here from Amit Kumar says it best. When you spend 15 minutes slapping a pro fighter, the post-match congratulations usually comes with the left hook. Very well said. And this was Giorgio after the match, Alpha cool guy, in the ambulance on the stretcher with the neck brace. Arman got like 2 punches in. Like, this is this seems a little bit dramatic to me. But we'll see what he says, right? So he says, unfortunately, I was jumped. Arman, you're a little B word. And by the way, I'm the only one that got a takedown. I'm still the champ, baby. So I regret to inform Giorgio, he actually lost the match. He did not win the match. Arman won the match 5-3. And he said he wasn't taken down. Okay. Arman got a push out on him, which is whenever you push somebody out of the wrestling ring, the wrestling arena. But I'm going to play this clip for you guys, and I want you to, we're just casuals. We're not experts, We're not coaches. We're not referees. We don't know. But I just want you guys to judge. Do you think this was a takedown? Like, if you saw this in a MMA cage, would this have been a takedown? Or is it, magically becomes not a takedown because of a little circle? Okay, so let's see. We'll take a look here. That, besides being like really homo right there, that looks like a takedown to me, But whatever, I digress. Let's listen to him. Let's see what he has to say. Right, we got the stretcher. Let's see what old Giorgio has to say about this.
All right, I want to send a message to all my fans and supporters. I want to thank you guys. I hope you guys got some enjoyment out of the match tonight. Unfortunately, I was jumped, but as you guys saw, my 62-year-old dad and both my brothers came to my rescue. That's the way we were brought up, to fight for each other no matter what. We're outnumbered by like 12 Armenians, and they came out there running, fighting with me, fighting for me. So that's fucking love. That's how we were raised. To Arman, you're a little bitch. And by the way, if you guys watch the match, I'm the only one that got a takedown. He got pushed out and a couple penalty points. I'm still the champ, baby.
Yes, so unfortunately, he wasn't still the champ. But I am going to add, we're going to go back to this clip right here because this is what I have on hand, that his brother, this guy right here, this guy in the green, let's see, where does he pop up? He pops up right here. This guy in the green, I saw the full clip, like a full 2-minute clip after the match ended, and you can find this like on Twitter or X or whatever. Bro is throwing hands. Like Dana White needs to sign this guy. Like this guy, fantastic stand-up game. I'm not sure what he weighs, but the UFC roster has been pretty subpar. We've been seeing some pretty subpar fights. This guy, I don't know. Maybe he could switch it up. The striking game was phenomenal. So we'll see if we'll see any of that. I guess it's his little brother or older brother, just like not on steroids brother really. But he was throwing hands, and so Dana, I'd pay attention if I were you. There, look, instigating initially, coming on with the punch, looking for hands. Okay, guys, I'm that's a bad look on my judgment. But I'm telling you, he gets up. They kind of ragdoll him a little bit. Like right here, we got this. So going for the push, and then he just disappears off screen. We'll rewatch that. I know it looks bad for me, but I'm telling you, this guy was throwing hands. So we'll take a look because it's a little funny.
All broken loose.
Okay, so he ragdolls, but I'm telling you, he looked good out there. And in a 5-round fight, you might get taken down in the first round or 3-round, but we're talking about a 3-round fight or a 5-round fight. I think he gets up, he recovers, and he knocks his opponent out. I think RAF or MMA should sign those two guys for a fight. But anywho, that all fun and games aside, there was a rematch scheduled for a grappling event in Brazil, and the promotion's called Hype. And this was a 10-minute submission only grappling match. So there's no rounds. It's just 10 minutes. Whoever submits the other person wins. If nobody gets submitted, you guys tie. There's no winner. And Arman obviously wins that. I don't blame, I'm sure there's some people saying Giorgio's, little girl for pulling out of this. They actually signed, well, it allegedly was signed. I don't think it was signed because it came out that they were going to fight at this event. and then like 6 hours later, it said he pulled out. So I'm not sure how signed it was. That doesn't really sound signed to me. But anywho, they were scheduled to fight in this 10-minute submission grappling match in Brazil. It got canceled, and so it says that Poullas pulled out and actually wants to have a rematch at an RAF tournament. So obviously these guys didn't take any damage. Arman, well, Giorgio maybe took a little bit of damage here, but Arman didn't take any damage. As far as I know, Arman doesn't have any fights scheduled in the UFC. So we might see these guys the next event, or maybe the next, like in 2 events, RAF 7, RAF 8. And I think this event really blew up RAF because nobody has Fox Nation. There aren't, unless you're like a hardcore MMA fan, there aren't a lot of just wrestling fans out there. So I think this really blew it up. And I think Arman obviously wins the rematch. I mean, he won 5-3 with penalty points. Okay, that's still winning. You're still winning by 2 points. So we'll see. I mean, I'd love to see a rematch between these two. I'd love to see Green Guy get signed to the UFC wherever he is. Come back. There you are. I'd like to see Green Guy get signed to the UFC. And yeah, I'd love to see this rematch. So if you guys like this video, please like it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Let me know if you guys think this was good or bad. Did Giorgio deserve to get beat up? Did Arman deserve to get slapped? I think the answers to both of those are yes. But let me know. If you think I'm a brain dead idiot, please let me know down in the comments below. All of the comments, they help my channel out a lot. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching the video. Please subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.